Week number 6 of the high school football season. It is homecoming in West Branch at Butch Peterson Field on Oliphant Street at the Little Rose Bowl as the Bears welcome in the Durant Wildcats. Shelengoski and Gast back deep to receive for Durant as Wyatt Federlin walks off his steps. Readies the coverage team, the approach. Homecoming is underway from Butch Peterson Field. End-over-end kick, Shelengoski fields at the 6, comes up the near side, looks for a block, and is wrapped up and brought down by 3 black shirts. Barely gets to the 20-yard line.
Good.
He's got deceptive speed for a big guy. Durant breaks the huddle, and as I say that, they come out with trips right, one receiver to the left out of the shotgun. Hoosman, straight drop back to pass. Fires that one down the far side. It is up and knocked away. They were looking for DeLong on the go route. 2 guys over there in the form of Seidel and Kinnick Belk knock it down incomplete. And Shelengoski will split wide to the left, double tight. I formation behind Hoosman, up under center. Motion, toss sweep, and a missed tackle in the backfield. Now DeLong looking to get to the outside. Is tripped up, brought down by the sophomore Seidel. Nice open field tackle, got to the ankles, brings him down for a loss. Gast for Durant, splits out wide near side, twins to the left with an H-back that way, the short side of the field. Out of the gun, Bears show blitz. They pick it up. Hoosman now steps up, throws off of his back foot, and Arneman goes up and makes the interception. Oh, no, he had it, but it was pulled away. Gast did a great job to adjust at the last minute. Arneman played it beautifully. Gast just ripped it out of there. Incomplete pass, 4th down.
Yeah. Good 3 and out for the Bears defense there.
Along the left footer. Nice high, deep kick. Sends Peyton back to his own 43-yard line and cannot get away from Tevin Miller as he makes his way down the field. About a yard or 2 on the return.
First quarter with the Bears having the wind to their back, so they need to take advantage of it.
Bears come out, double tight, I formation. Kinnick splits out wide to the right. Wyatt Federlin lines up as that fullback spot. Waiting for the ref to get everything set and ready. Motion Kinnick right to left. Off tackle. Now cutting back the other way is Andy. Lowers the shoulder, carries the pile with him, and gets across midfield. Spun down as he gets to the 45 of Durant. A gain of 11 on the play. First down at the Durant 45-yard line. Same formation. Kinnick to the right, comes in motion again. Handoff right side is Andy, cuts it back to the near side. He's got some running room now, 40, 35, stiff arms a man, 25, 20, stays on his feet, run out of bounds by Gast as he gets close to the 10-yard line. They'll say out at the 11, a gain of 34. Receivers to the left, out of the shotgun. They're going to flare it out over here to Kinnick. He's got a couple of great blocks. He'll go in untouched. Look at that blocking by the Bears, 11 yards on the score.
Well, I think
3 plays, and the Bears march 56 yards. Drake Berry snap. Aiden Shields with the spot. Extra point by Wyatt Federlin is good. 10:06 to go in the first. Another sidewinding kick. Shelengoski fields at the 10. And now angling to that far sideline. Waiting for a blocker. Cuts it back up. Makes one guy miss, and then is run down from behind as he's across the 25, about the 27. Well, Q, about the Wildcats come out, their second offensive possession. 2 tight ends and a wing to the right. 1 receiver Gast to the left. Motion him, hand him on the jet sweep, and Andy Henson read that, turned him in for Drake Berry to swallow him up. No gain on the play. Come out with that same look. 2 tight ends and a wing on the right side. Motion Shelengoski. Fake it to him. Quarterback keep the whole time. Looks to get to the outside, and he's turned back up. Ding bomb, able to slow down that offensive line and bring him down for a short gain of about 2 on the play. 40 to go, first quarter. Bears lead 7-0. Double tight shotgun or splits left. Gast to the right for the Wildcats. Hoosman, straight drop back to pass, setting up a screen, now down across the middle of the field. The receiver falls down. Cash Woody, diving attempt. He brings it in for the interception at the Durant 45-yard line.
You know, and that's putting pressure on.
Dust.
Yes, he did. First down Bears at the Wildcat 45-yard line. Toss sweep to the right side is Andy. Turns it up, carries a defender with him inside the 40 to the 39, 38-yard line. A gain of 7. Down and 3 from the 38. Peyton Miller will be in, splits out wide to the right. Staying with that double tight formation. They motion Peyton right to left. Hand it off to Andy. Big hole up the middle. One man brings him down. That's the safety at the 25-yard line. Q, when your safety that's 10 yards deep is the first guy making contact, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, and you could just see.
First down at the 24 of the Wildcats. Kinnick back in, splits wide right. There's the fake and the quick hitter to the fullback, Fed, and he's able to fight his way ahead for about 3 on the play.
So happy birthday to Deb Federland.
2nd and 8 for the Bears. Peyton motions right to left. They do run the toss sweep this time to Andy. Looks to get to the outside. Turns it up at 20 down to the 19. About 3 on the play.
Position and taking the ball down and scoring. And they need to cap off this drive.
Carver up under center, sends Kinnick in motion. Hand off Andy. Turns it up. Looked like he might have had some room on the outside, but he turned it up the field. Gets maybe a yard. It'll be 4th down and 4.
And doesn't just.
He's still got 4 on 3 over here. They're going to flare it out to Kinnick again. Sidesteps the first man, fumbles the football, rolls out of bounds at the 15. I think he's going to be just short.
Yep.
Needed 4, he got about 3, and the Bears are going to turn it over on downs. Possession here of this first quarter. Double tight I formation. And hand it off to DeLong. Looks to cut it to the outside. He's got running room. Look out. There it is. One cut, and he's down the field. He's got Cash Woody to beat.
No, we got a flag down here over there on about
82-yard touchdown, but there is a flag on that far sideline. They'll stay in that unbalanced left look. Receiver Gass, the tight end on the right. They will hand off to DeLong, and he stumbles a little bit, gets to the goal line, gets in for the 2-point conversion. So 5:11 to go here in the first period. 8-7 sounds. Approach. And end over end kick that will bounce up into Kinnick at the 15-yard line. And unable to find the seam as he worked his way near side, gets out to about the 24.
We got a good 75 yards, and let's see if they can put a drive together.
Stay with that double tight I formation. Peyton motions, stops right behind the guard. Handoff is Andy, and he fumbles the football. There's a fight for it. I think we came up with it. Yep, Jackson Kaleberg. Johnny with that football.
Yeah, and that's been a problem for a few games this year where we're just not holding on to it.
2nd and 8. Kinnick motion. Play action. Roll out to the right. And there is the throw out for Trepagna. Almost makes a one-handed grab, but nice coverage out there by Hoosman. The corner makes it 3rd down and 8. Go to the air again on 3rd down. Stay in that I formation. Peyton to the right. He motions. Play action. Looking for Peyton on the crosser. Now they go for Trepagna, and the ball overthrown and almost intercepted by Gast.
Well, Carver had
back to receive. Stands about his 35-yard line. Andy rolls right. High spiraling kick. Gast will field at the 35. Cash Woody down the field, can't bring him down. Peyton Miller, though, does wrestle him back at the 31. We'll see where they spot his forward progress. Durant comes out. pretty much most of this night, both these sides are going to be double tight I formation. Bears show blitz. Handoff is DeLong up the middle of the field, and he's lowering the shoulder, pushing that pile across the 35, about the 37. It looked like we had him stopped for maybe 1 or 2, Quinny, but that strength just gets him another 5 yards. Quarter, Durant leads 8-7. Bears show blitz, fake the toss, go to the off-tackle play to the fullback, and he's going to get brought down by Cole Bailey for maybe a yard on the play.
Cole Bailey.
Shongoski comes near side. Keeping those 2 tight ends, and the Bears jump off sides.
Boy, oh boy.
Hard count, and that's going to be probably enough for the first down. So first down for the Wildcats out to the 43-yard line. Gass, the receiver, to the right. Handoff is DeLong up the middle of the field. He is. He runs over Kinnick Belk and gets across midfield to the 44-yard line. Gain of 11. First down for the Wildcats. Ball on the left hash. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. There's the handoff for DeLong, hitting the backfield. Now Fed able to grab him, trying to strip that football as he brings him down at about the 44, coming on one long run. Gast comes near side to the hash. Hoosman under center. Play action. Under pressure, throws off of his back foot. Wickel makes the catch and is brought down by Woody at the 40, maybe the 39. Then the flag comes in at the end. 9.
Yeah, let's see if
got to get to the 36 for the first down.
Get some penetration here.
Hoosman, play action. Firing it deep near side. Arneman looking to play the ball again. This time he brings it in for the interception at the 24.
But he's just too good an athlete to keep trying.
Fine. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bears trail 8-7. Kinnick Belk splits out wide right. Double tights. High formation behind Carver. Handoff is Andy right side. He's got some running room. DeLong runs him down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. A gain of 7. Now we got Kinnick back to running back. Carver out of the shotgun. Motion Peyton from right to left. Jet sweep him. Looks for a block from Kinnick. Turns it up across the 35. Stays on his feet to the 40-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play.
Good first down. That'll
5-yard touchdown and 2-point conversion for Durant. Need a quick get Lexi at the next timeout. How about that? First down, Bears. Bring Wyatt Federlin back at the running back. Out of the shotgun is Carver. Durant showing pressure, and now they're going to jump off sides. So that'll be a 5-yard walk-off. Arneman and Miller right. Kinnick Belk, Cash Woody to the left. Now we've got another guy lined up off sides.
He was on our side of the ball.
So just like that, the Bears move 10 yards without snapping the ball here to start this quarter. There's the handoff up the middle for Fed. He bobbles it a little bit, gets ahead for maybe a yard on the play. Trying to find his way to Coach Hirschman and say, put me back in, Coach, I'm ready. It's homecoming. It's a big district game.
Yeah.
Second down and 9 for the Bears. Carver from the gun, straight drop back to pass. Good protection, steps up, fires down the middle field, looking for Blair Kinnick, and comes up with it with the defender on his back at the Durant 25-yard line.
And again, that's just pure being an athlete.
Carver from the gun. Little flare pass out here goes to Peyton. Sidesteps one man, sidesteps another man. Cuts it back outside 20, nice 15, cut. 10, 5, and into the end zone for the West Branch 25-yard score. Field spot kick, and it's right through the uprights. So with 10:48 to go first half, Bears lead by a score.
Basketball, volleyball, student government, NHS, newspaper, salt.
Maybe I should ask you what you don't do. So Lexi, what are you looking at? Have you thought about much about college, so forth like that, or any sports or school?
I'm looking at playing volleyball. I don't know where yet, but yeah.
Okay. And of course, you play volleyball, and you got a big tournament. You're playing at Western Dubuque tomorrow, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So, what kind of schools do you think you'll anticipate playing up there?
We play Pleasant Valley, Dubuque Senior, and a few more.
Wow, you are playing. You guys are getting ready for a tournament then, right? When's your next home meet?
We
Tuesday.
are out of home games. Our next home game will be a regional game, hopefully.
Okay, well, great. And we'll have on the Bearcast when it is because we'll want to turn out a big crowd in the new gym. Okay, well, thanks a lot, Lexi, and best wishes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. As Shelengoski fields the kick, landed in between the return guys, and he had to run up on it. And first down for Durant, 10:43 to go. First half, West Branch 14, Durant 8. Unbalanced right look for the Wildcats. Handoff for DeLong, looking that way. He's stood up. Fed jumps on his back and will wrestle him out of bounds. Looks like probably a short loss on the play. We'll see where they spot his progress. Gets to the line with 10 seconds on the play clock. Packing everything in tight. Double tight with a tight wing. Hoosman hands off, and DeLong loses the football. He got brought down in the backfield, fumbled it right into Kinnick Belk's hands, and the Bears take over inside the red zone at the 18.
I don't know.
Gun 4 wide look, stacked receivers to the right with Arneman and Miller. Twins left with Woody and Federlin. Durant packing everything in the middle. Carver straight drop back to pass, pump and go, looking for him. Peyton in the end zone, knocked away by Hoosman at the last second.
Great
I think
play.
that one just a little underthrown, Quinny. If he threw that, just a job by that line to give him protection. Second down and 10. Stacked receivers again, both directions. There's the handoff for Andy, and he's brought down by DeLong right away.
Well, I'm pretty sure soon you're going to see
Woody and Belk left. Hunger and Miller to the right. Straight drop back to pass. Looking on the slant route for Cash. Woody makes the grab and is thrown down to the 1. Is he into the end zone? They're going to say down just short.
Come on.
16 yards on the completion.
Wow. You could see that slant. We had a perfect.
Thinking as the Bears get up to the line of scrimmage, up under center Carver, they're pinching that tight. Carver going to follow Drakeberry in for the 1-yard touchdown run.
Big response by the Bears. It's a good
near touchdown.
6-2, so getting the ball up in the air. Cash is going to bring it down.
So Fed to attempt the extra point. Snap, spot, kick right through the uprights. 8:52 to go here before halftime. Bears lead by a score of 21-8. Quick timeout. The Bearcast presented all season long by the Browns West Branch family of dealerships at westbranch.football. Back at Oliphant Street Field, kickoff goes to Gast, and he is brought down after he gets across the 20 to the 24, 25-yard line. Durant comes out. Double tight, receiver to the right, the Durant side of the field. Bears show blitz. Handoff is for DeLong. Tries to cut it back near side. He's got Cale Seidel to beat, and Cale slows him up and allows Andy to come down, run him down from behind. Gets across the 30. Seidel did right there. 2nd and 3 out to the 32-yard line. Shelengoski out wide to the right. Bears show pressure. Handoff is DeLong, and he is swarmed under this time. All he could do is just lower the head and try to get anything he could right there as Hunger, among others, bring him down. 5, and the ball about the 31.5-yard line. Gast, the receiver to the right. Handoff is DeLong, cuts it back, and Fed waiting for him there, but DeLong shows that power. He's going to get close to the first down. Fetty read him, greeted him at the line of scrimmage, but I think he's 5-yard line, ball on the near hash mark. Gast will split out to the hash on the other side, wide side of the field. Play action. Hoosman rolls to his left, now throws back across the field, and it is knocked away. I almost think Henson might have had a shot to catch that, but Arneman did a smart thing right there, Quinny, and just made sure it got somebody back. Keeping an eye out for the fake.
Yeah, and DeLong could run this thing. I mean,
He is going to put a foot into it, almost blocked. Nobody back for West Branch. Hits at the 20 and takes a beautiful roll and then kicks sideways at the end. It's going to get down at the 1. Wow.
Holy cow.
Torrey Taylor. Double tight, I formation. Carver up under center. He's going to fake it to the fullback and then just bowl his way forward. Or he did give that to Wyatt.
It's 21-8 game.
2nd down and 4 from our own 7-yard line. There's the counterplay near side for Andy. He's got some room, cuts it to the outside, lowers the shoulder out to the 15. And that'll be a gain of 8, move the sticks.
Boy, nice kick out.
Kinnick will line up just outside of the numbers on the right side, short side of the field. He will motion across the formation. Fake the toss to him, handoff to Fed up the middle, and the D nose tackle didn't fake for that one, and the late flag comes in, though.
That's going to be a face mask.
Their timeout, so if they could break one here.
2nd and 4. Carver under center again. Hands off Andy, near side again, and gets out close to the 30. Give him about 8 on the play. Drake Berry with a nice pancake down the field. Either way, it's a 1st down for the Bears. Motion Kinnick. Toss sweep goes to Andy, cuts it back to the near side and gets ahead for about 4 on the play. Had anything else? Take my shoes off. Bears come back with that quads look. 2 tight ends on the line, 2 receivers to the right. Flare it out over here to Peyton. Another couple nice blocks, but a good job by Gass to come over and make the tackle. Out to the 38, a gain of 4 on the play.
Boy, Carp.
3rd down and 2 for the Bears. They'll go back to that I formation. Peyton split wide to the near side, short side of the field. Handoff comes to Andy, gets away from DeLong, pushes his blocker in the back, comes near side, 45-40, 35-30, 1 man to beat, stiff arm, and is drugged down from behind as he gets inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Bears with great field position again.
Well, that's
on the play, 1st down at the 15. Bears right up to the line of scrimmage again. Handoff right side is Andy again, and he falls ahead for a couple on that play. Now we're going to have...
Fine, there's about 5 seconds to go with the snap.
Out of the Wildcat is Andy. Keeps it up the middle of the field, cuts it back to the left, turns it up at the 5, and will reach out for the touchdown from 13 yards away. Andy Henson from 13 yards away. Kicked the extra point. Aiden Shields been a busy man so far with that knee down. Make sure Fed is ready. Signals Drake Berry. Spot, kick, and it's right through the uprights.
Wow.
28-8. The Bears lead with 1:14 to go before halftime.
99-yard drive there.
Walks off his steps.
Flugie, I'm playing on Saturdays in the backyard.
You just play euchre, don't you?
Feds approach. And it's a little squibber. And rolling around, and Durant able to fall on it at the 35.
Wartburg. So West Branch fans, if you want to see some more Bears, go head down to Pella for, I think, a 1 o'clock game.
1st down for Durant from the 35. Toss sweep, and it hits the lead back, and DeLong able to fall on it back inside the 30.
Boy, they need to feel lucky on that one, because if he doesn't get that hand.
Durant trying to not turn it over here before halftime.
Can't believe Jake didn't put a TV up here for us.
There's the handoff for DeLong, probing that right side, and lowers his shoulder and bucks his way out across the 30.
Defensively near perfect except for the one play.
Yeah. Play action, and Jackson missed the sack in the backfield. Hoosman running around for his life. Now he's got some blockers down that far sideline. He's got Cash Woody to beat, and Cash will run him out of bounds. And a late flag will come in with 7 seconds left.
So they'll have one shot at the end zone. 7 seconds to go.
They do come out. Shotgun, trips to the left. DeLong in the backfield next to Hoosman. Maybe set up a screen here, too, so be ready for that. Straight drop back to pass, under pressure, and Jackson's not going to let him get away this time.
Great.
Back to the 44-yard line for the final play of the half.
That's the way you end it. Well, did you see the collision between DeLong and Cole Bailey there? Cole was blitzing, and DeLong stepped up, and they met, and it was an impact.
28-8 is the lead for the Bears as we head to the locker room. We will step out and take a timeout right now. The Bearcast presented all season long by the Browns West Branch family of dealerships. Your halftime coming up when we return. This is the Bearcast at westbranch.football.
First half offensively, boy, you couldn't ask for much more, could you?
No, we want to come out and run the ball, and I think we're averaging over 8 yards a carry, so that's hard to argue with. But what we need to avoid now is what happened at Mediapolis. We come out at halftime, and then we were flat for 3 series, and we can't do that tonight.
Very good. Offensively, the offensive line seems to be moving them out pretty well.
They're doing a great job. Yep, and our combination of fullbacks is doing a really good job too. They're not huge fullbacks, but they're doing a really good job putting those whacks on guys on the kick-out blocks. And I tell you, that 99-yard drive, I told Wyatt Federland, it all started on our own 1 yard line with him getting 6-7 yards on a dive. Just a simple dive. He dragged 4 guys. That starts that drive.
Well, and then you've got the play. You've probably got a name for it where you split out 3 guys on the side and just I call out number them, which you scored the first touchdown on.
Yeah, it's just it's quads actually. There's 4 guys split out there, and it's just a read play for the quarterback. If they don't cover it up, we throw it out there. Otherwise, we've got multiple runs that we can run on the other side. So.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks a lot, Coach. Go get them second half.
All right, thanks, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Marcy Willier. From 28-8, Bears with the lead as we start second half. Or end-over-end kick that is fielded on a hop at the 16 by Kennick Belk. Angles to that far sideline and then is wrapped up as he gets just shy of the 30.
Complacent.
Bears will come out with their shotgun look. Twins both directions. Andy on the right side of Carver out of the gun.
Boy, Carver to Kennick's wide open.
Durant showing blitz. Handoff is Andy. Turns it up the middle of the field. A lot of running room. 40, 45. Runs over a man at midfield. And he was able to slide down, grab Andy's ankle. Andy hops across the 50 to the Durant 47-yard line. A gain of 22.
Wow. Yeah, and that's ahead of steam when he gets to those linebackers and safeties.
First down at the 47. Bears, that same look. Carver long count. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Goes down the middle of the field for Arneman. Wide open, makes the catch, and is brought down inside the 20-15, 12-yard line. He carried those defenders 5 extra yards. The Bears knocking again.
And again.
First down for the Bears at the 13-yard line. 34 on that previous play. Peyton motions right to left, gives a trips look. Carver's going to keep it himself and is not going to be able to get away from that big defensive end. Tyson McKinley brings him down 13 from the 16-yard line. Fed and Woody split out wide to the left. Peyton and Arneman to the right. Now Peyton will motion. Play action. They throw it out to Peyton on the left side. And again, sidesteps a man. Flag comes in. We're going to have a hold, I think, on Fed over there.
Yeah.
Second and 23, back to the 26-yard line. Woody and Kennick to the left. Peyton and Arneman to the right. Carver hands off to Andy. Off the left side, gets a nice block from right, and he lowers the shoulder, gets back inside the 20 to about the 17. Give him 10 on the play, it looks like.
To him here and either got the first down or set it up for Fetty's field goal.
3rd and 14 from the 17. Twins both directions. Carver loses the handle on the snap, picks it up, and loses it again, and Durant comes up with it. Tried to make a play, and he picked it up, didn't get it clean, and Durant will get the turnover, take over at the 19-yard line. It's to go in the first half. They lead 31-7 at Maryland. Durant up under center, and they didn't get the play off in time, so that's going to be a 5-yard delay a game.
By the way, we got a quick update. Iowa 31, Maryland 7, 5 minutes left, second quarter.
There's the halfback pass. Gast is wide open, gets the catch from DeLong, and the Bears were read and run, and they were able to set that up, and he gets across midfield.
Seidel and Kinnick Belk.
50 and counting to go, third quarter. Bears lead 28-8. Motion. Handoff is right side for DeLong, hitting the backfield, and Fed brings him down at the 49. A flag comes in, probably in the area of a holding call as well.
Boy, Fetty just grabbed.
Double tight for Hoosman up under center. Quick hitter to the fullback, and he cuts it back near side and is brought down by Henson. It will come out. One receiver, Shilgoski, to the right, trips over here to the left. Bears bring pressure. Tunnel screen over here to Orr. He's got a couple of blockers in front of him, makes one guy miss. He's got Arneman at the 25-yard line, brought down at the 20. That'll be a gain of 28.
Yeah, nice little tunnel.
To go, third quarter, 28-8 is the lead for West Branch. Double tight, receiver to the right. Quick hitter is Orr, and he's ahead for maybe a yard on the play.
Boy,
he's out of the southwest, blowing right at us in the press box. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. Bears bring pressure. There's the quarterback keep, Hoosman, and he is wrestled down by Dingbaum and Kinnick. Like we say, Durant, not the strongest kicking game. Time's starting to get a little bit shorter. Be around 6 minutes when this ball is snapped in the third. There is straight drop back to pass and under pressure, but he makes the completion, and the two defenders went to get the big hit, and Gast will go in for the 18-yard touchdown.
Wow, that was a nice ball, and the two go for two.
Going for two. On that unbalanced left formation.
We better get some guys out here.
There's the handoff for DeLong, trying to string this play out. Flag comes in. He gets in for the two.
That's going to be a hold.
They're untimed down. 2-point conversion attempt here. Trips bunched left. Gast, the lone receiver, to the right.
I think they'll go to him.
Gooseman looking on the out and up move.
Gast
makes the catch, but Arneman able to wrestle him down at the 5, so the attempt is no good.
Wow.
28-14 is the lead. Ford.com, Browns West Branch, where a handshake still means something. Well, Flugie, are you still?
So his rating's really off. But in 3 weeks, when he finally gets a wife that'll cook for him, he'll know
I would say so. I would say so.
Or another kick that Kinnick fields at the 7. And they will reverse it back near side for Peyton. One man to beat at the 30, and he will not be able to get away from him. He does get it out to the 35-yard line.
Putting a drive here.
Bears will come out, double tight, I formation. Kinnick motions behind the guard on the right side. Handoff is Andy this way. A lot of noise there as he's across the 35 to about the 36. Only maybe a yard on the play. Bears break the huddle, get up to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the right hash. There's the toss. Reverse goes to Peyton, and he turns it back up the middle of the field. And they're stripping at that football, and Peyton able to hang on to it. Falls down as he gets out to about the 40. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Nice deception.
3rd and 5 from their own 40-yard line. 4:40 to go here, third quarter. Bears lead 28-14. There's the counterplay near side for Andy. He's grabbed from behind, fights his way forward. He's going to be close. And it looks like he will have just enough for it. Ball sits right at the 45. Kinnick motions right to left. Fake the toss. Come back with the fullback hitter for Fed. And he keeps his feet going and is wrestled down close to the 50. It'll be a gain of 4 on. Go to that quads look. Hunger and Kaleberg, the tight ends over here. You got 4 on 3. They're going to flare it out over here to Peyton, but the Bears couldn't get it blocked that time. He's going to lose a yard on it.
Yeah, and that.
Huddle. Come back with that same quad look over here to the right side of the formation. Throw it over here to Peyton. He's going to throw it down the field. He's got Henson open, and he comes back, makes the catch, but he was out of bounds.
What?
I think he was out of bounds. His foot hit the line.
Yep. Oh, we got a
flag on the far side of the play as well.
And I'm sure that's going to be on the Durant bench.
Well, they ran Peyton back 2 or 3 yards more than he did and just sent Andy down the field. There was a defensive lineman that was right in the way, and so Peyton had to pump fake. That allowed the coverage to get there. 3rd and 2 across midfield at the Durant 47. Double tight. Motion Kinnick. Durant showing blitz. They're going to hand it off to Andy. Looks to cut it to the outside. Stiff arms one man. Turns it back up. Lowers his shoulder. Bites the pile and dives to the 41. He was hit at the 47 and gets ahead for a gain of 6 on the play.
And again, that's just
2 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Bears looking to add to a 28-14 lead. Double tight I formation. Kinnick motion. They will run off tackle left side for Andy, and one guy was left unblocked and trips Andy up and gets ahead for a couple on the play. Finish the fun. Kinnick again, motion. Play action. Looking for Kinnick, looking for Trepanier, looking for Jackson Kailberg. Jackson there, goes up for it, and it is intercepted. 3 defenders recovered as Jackson was open, and I think Carver forced that one a little bit as he just lofted too much air under it.
Yeah, and defense got to step up here.
17-yard line, the spot. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Low snap, Hoosman, a quarterback keep the whole way to the right, and he is swarmed under. Barry and Hunger, among others, will drop him. Back inside the 15. That's could very well be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Jackson back in. Ding bomb out. There's the toss sweep reverse. Gas steps inside of Henson, but a great job by Seidel. Stayed home, and that allowed Kinnick time to come over and bring him down for a gain of only about 3 on the play.
And that's going to finish the 3rd. You remember those stretches in the 70s. We didn't see a win for years.
Trips left. They motion DeLong out of the backfield. Hoosman
good pressure.
Throwing off of his back foot, and Henson knocks it down. He almost had a pick right there. It'll bring up 4th and 10. Now they bring Arneman up. Just one back is Peyton Miller. Long, low end-over-end kick that just hits the ground and then deadens. And Peyton just gets away from it. It'll roll dead at the 44-yard line. So first down for the Bears. Twins both directions. There's the handoff for Andy up the middle. A couple of guys greet him as he gets across the line of scrimmage. Falls ahead. Fed splitting out near side in the slot with Woody. Carver fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Yep. Got some running room. He's got the first down as he ran into the Ding Bomb's back across the 45 to the 43. That'll be a gain of 10-9 on the play.
And that's
28-14. Carver from the gun. Handoff to Andy. Sidesteps one guy in the backfield. Can't get away from DeLong, though, and he's going to get dropped for a loss of a yard on the play. 2nd and 11 for the Bears. Arneman and Miller right. Federlin and Woody to the left. Carver from the gun with Henson on his right side. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Now goes, and DeLong shows that athleticism, gets the pick, and Fed will bring him down at the 42-yard line. Just sitting in that underneath zone and leaped up and brings it down for the INT.
Yeah.
Backer. Hunger will slide to the outside. Trepanier will go inside. Trips to the left. for the Wildcats. Gast alone over here to the right. Tunnel screen goes over there for Orr. Andy Henson gets tackled on that far side.
There
and here
we got
comes
a
the
flag.
As Orr gets across midfield to the 40, but it's coming back.
Yeah, I think that was pretty obvious. Yeah, and it's going to take a pressure sack here, I think, because he's gonna sling it.
Stay with that bunch trips to the left. Go to that exact same play. Kinnick reads it, slows him up for Ding Bomb to bring him down. No gain on the play. Actually, fed back in there. At a linebacker spot. Play action, and Hoosman lost the handle on it, and that slowed him up enough for
Drake
Berry and Wright to get in there. Down and 20, back at the 32-yard line. Double tight, I formation. Now they motion Gast. Toss sweep. We're going to have movement before the play. False start. Looking down there instead, so it'll be 3rd and 15 at the 37-yard line. Toss sweep comes over here for DeLong. He thought about throwing it. Now he turns it back up. Now he cuts it back to that far side. He's got Seidel to beat. Nice double leg tackle again. Kale Seidel, all 150 pounds of him, just took DeLong down. That is a wrestler against a wrestler.
Holy cow. I mean, he's wide out there.
DeLong is going to slide back to kick this. 7 minutes to go in the game. Bears leading 28-14. DeLong loses the handle on it, and Fed almost got a block there. Instead, Kinnick gets a short kick that he won't be able to field, and then it will take a Durant bounce inside the 20-yard line.
And the crowd watching a good game.
First down Bears at their own 18 after the punt. Kinnick, short motion on that right side. And there's the off tackle near side for Andy. Gets to the outside, 25, 26-yard line as he slides down. He's a little slow to get up.
Boy,
Kinnick to the right. Andy dots the I behind Fed. Carver up under center, long cadence. Quick hitter is Fed up the middle, and there's DeLong showing that double leg as well. Fed gets close to the first down. I think he's going to be just short. 5:40 and counting. Bears up 28-14. Carver gets the line set. 7 guys on that line of scrimmage. Carver hands off Andy on the right side, makes the first guy miss, can't get away from the second. I don't know. He's going to be close.
yeah, it's going to be real close. I'll take
this to go when this one is snapped. 2-touchdown lead for the Bears.
Playing the chain gang song just like they should every time those guys come out.
Carver, long count. Again, Durant, 9 guys in the box.
Yep.
Just looking for Henson. They're going to play action, roll out, looking for Hunger.
Yeah,
now,
and
good job by
Carver's
Carver.
run
Says
it.
just
And stay
go,
in bounds.
and he's got running room and then slides down as he gets across the 45. That is a heady play by a young quarterback as he gets out to the 47-yard.
Also talking with Carver a lot of times about, hey, take that 5-10 yards instead of gambling for the 15 or 20. And I think you just saw the results of that on this last play.
Yep. And then sliding down to get down.
First down, quick hitter is Fed, and he gets across midfield to the 49, a gain of 4 on the play. 4 minutes and 13 seconds here. Bears trying to seal away a 28-14 lead over Durant. Second down, quick hitter is Fed again, and rugby scrum pushing the pile forward, and finally comes down at the 45, another 4 on the play.
Well, and Fetty's going to give you a great effort. He's never going to lose, any yardage taking that dive from.
3rd and 2 from the 45. Carver, again, 9 guys in the box for Durant. Play action, roll right. He's got Trepanier open. He's going to run it himself, though. Meets DeLong and gets down to the 41-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play.
Yep.
That will move the sticks. And we got to be thinking about our Polar Bear of the game, sponsored by Main Street Sweets.
Well, Andy Henson with 200 yards.
Thinking that defensive line, Logan Wright doing some good things. There's the handoff to Andy, and he just lowers the head, gets inside the 40. Another timeout taken by Durant. because that could have been a huge moment. I mean, the momentum Durant had in the third quarter anyways with a couple turnovers. 2nd and 7 for the Bears. Durant showing pressure. Fed gets hit in the backfield by Orr. He's going to lose a couple on the play. They are working hard this year. 3rd down and 9. 9 guys in the box for Durant. Carver, play action, rolls to his right. Good block by Jackson, gets 2 defenders. That allows Carver some room as he gets brought down inside the 35 at the 34, a gain of about 6.
4th down and 2.
Bears with the offense out there. Long count by Carver. They shift, and Durant comes off sides, and the Bears will get 5 free ones.
Wow. They haven't seen that on tape because we did that media. Unless one of the guys had their hand on the ground, one of the linemen.
Andy will put a foot into this. High sidewinding kick that will go out of bounds around the 10. We'll see where they spot it. Well, the Bears took some. We've seen reverse. Wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of a screen set up. Hoosman looking left. Comes back
across
to the
middle.
right side. Hit as he throws it. And there's pressure by, I believe that was Cole Bailey. And Hoosman a little slow to get up. Incomplete. Twins both directions. Bears setting up the pressure. And there's the throw. Fed undercuts it, but couldn't hang on to it. Incomplete.
Oh, no. Boy,
Yeah.
he read that well.
Bring trips over here to the right. Look for that tunnel screen. We only got 2 guys over here covering it. Now Fed reacts, comes over, pump fake, rolling right. Now they throw back underneath for Orr, and he is hit by Cash Woody and brought down at the 16-yard line, maybe the 17, a gain of 4. Twins both directions, 4th and 6. Hoosman, straight drop back to pass, is hit as he throws it, drilled, and it is incomplete. Wickout almost brought it down, and Hoosman is slow to get up as he got drilled by Cole Bailey.
I tell you, the Bear fans got to be happy with this.
He come out in the victory formation. Do this a couple of times. Carver kneels for 1-yard team rush loss.
Here we go, victory formation, 52 seconds to go.
Carver kneels down. Do that one more time.
There we go.
And that is going to do it. Homecoming win for the Bears, 28-14 in a hard-fought matchup against Durant, and won 3-0 in Class 1A District 5.
And puts themselves in the playoffs.